Hey guys, I want to talk about a concept called meaningful work. And so, about a week ago, I started a part time job, and it's about 32 hours a week. And I'm working a job where it's kind of repetitive, very fast paced. It's in retail, a lot of customer service. And I'm working with a lot of people who you basically don't need a college degree or anything to work there, and you just have to, count money, etc. And I'm also working with a lot of people who are a lot younger than me. I just turned 50 last week, and it's very fast paced. I'm learning a lot, on the logistic of working in this retail environment, and it's not anything I can't handle. And there's a lot of chance for me to move up in the company. But after my shift, I usually work from 3 to 11:30. I would come back to my gym. That's where I have my design studio. That's where I have my eBay business. And I would put in another 4 to 6 hours, sometime longer. And I'm not tired because I'm working at my own pace. I have YouTube playing on the background. I'm listening and educating myself and or watching a movie on the side. And I think to myself, like, why am I not tired? Well, I'm working at my own pace. I'm my own boss, and there's a lot of motivation behind what I do. I think motivation is very important. When I'm at my work, I put 100, I give 100%. But I think to myself, it's not meaningful. Like, it's not what I was made to do. And I think in life there's trade-off. Like, if you're very lucky, you get to do a job that's meaningful and it's important to you, and you can grow and you can get better as an artist or as a craftsman or as more skilled in it. But a lot of times in modern society or just in general, we are just a cog in the wheel, and a lot of us cannot do things that are meaningful. And so, what I mean by meaningful is that it's important to you and it motivates you to up your skill or study more into it. Not because someone asks you to, but because you just want to do it. You know what I mean? Like, imagine you're a pastry chef and you just want to get better and better at making different type of pastries. So you're in the kitchen constantly experimenting, reading every single pastry book you can get a hand on, trying different recipe, constantly testing out different ways of making that pastry so that you can get it down. Just giving it to your friends and letting them try it and getting their feedback. Anyways, there's a trade-off in life. So in this part-time job I'm doing, I have to take it because due to COVID, my several other my business did not basically collapse. So I'm doing this part-time job, and I took it because it's 15 minutes from my house. There's a lot of room for moving up, and also the management, is pretty cool, but it's not meaningful. So in life, it's all about trade-off. Like, do you do something that doesn't pay you a lot, or the payoff comes later, like a lot later, but it's meaningful to you, right? And so I think a way to get around that is you gotta hustle, like hustle hard. So a lot of people don't hustle hard. Like, what happened is they mean well, they get a job, and then they don't, after work, they don't go and work on the things that they're passionate about. Instead, they just either, go to a bar and drink or just watch a movie or whatever, and that's it, right? And so for me, when I'm at work, I'm working, I'm giving it my all, but then I keep on thinking to myself, you know what? I need to bust my ass when it comes to my business, because imagine if my business is really successful, then I don't have to work at this job. It's not really meaningful to me in the sense of it doesn't utilize my full creative skills. I'm a very creative person. It doesn't utilize the way I think about the world. Like, I think about the world very differently. I strategize. I try to figure out why things work. I try to figure out what's the motivation or why something happens. So, so there's a trade-off. Sometimes you're very lucky, you get a job that's meaningful. It's in your field. Let's say you're a photographer and you just happen to land that job where you get to do photographs every day. Not just boring photographs, but photographs that you're passionate about. You know what I mean? But a lot of us can't do that. So what you do is you get a part-time job or a full-time job, but then after a while you push what you're passionate is aside, and then before you know it, you're not even doing it anymore. And so what I'm trying to say is, when you're at work, use that motivation to drive you and make you hungry to work on your side hustle or work on things that are meaningful or things that you're passionate about. So for me, I want to grow a YouTube channel. I want to grow it to the point where I can monetize, where eventually I can write a book. And I need to put on YouTube videos, and I have not been consistent. But the minute I fall off the wagon, I get on it and I try to shoot another YouTube video. Like, my goal is to shoot one YouTube video a day, and I can't do it because I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm doing this new job. There's a lot of things I'm learning, and I'm on my feet for like 8 hours. I'm exhausted, and I still push myself. So instead of doing one video every day, I just push myself and do as many videos as I can in a week. I come right from work and I work on my business, for 4 to 6 hours, and I tell myself, just keep on working at it, because eventually it comes together. Then I can either decide to take this part-time job, or I can just keep on moving. It's always good to have extra cash on hand. So anyways, guys, I just want to address meaningful work. Sometimes work is not meaningful. Therefore, it doesn't motivate you, right? And then if you find that passion of yours that's very meaningful, hold on to it, stick with it, and try to grow it. And don't let your full-time job or part-time job take over your life, because then you're just a cog in the wheel. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and comment below.